My name is Niké, and I own a small little blog named Specsandblazers. My favorite foundation at the moment would be the Armani Luminous Silk. It just goes on flawlessly. The one thing I would say motivates me the most is the fact that I've worked so hard already that, like, you know, when you can just taste it, you can taste the success. Like you feel like you're already there. You're so close that there's no point in quitting now. So anytime I feel tired, I just go, you're this close. You're this close. Get up and go to work. So I think that's what motivates me the most. And there are a lot of people that are counting on me, either to fail or to win, and I have to prove people right or wrong. So I would say that's what motivates me the most. I will say the most accomplishment I'm proud of right now is the fact that, like, you know, I'm very passionate about homeless people in Los Angeles. It's my greatest passion, other than fashion. I didn't mean to rhyme. But I have a neighbor that lives next to me named Anthony. You're very aware, most of you guys. And we developed a very beautiful friendship. And I don't even know why this came out of my mouth. One day we were hanging out. I bought him coffee and I said, you know, I'm going to find you a place. And I said it like out of like a drunken state of mind. I don't know why I said it. And as soon as I said it, I regretted it. I thought, oh my God, I don't have money. How am I going to get this man a place? A grown man. He's like 60 years old. And I got on the computer and I researched Section 8. In the past year, I've worked so hard on, like, every Sunday. I'll meet up with him. I'll turn in the paperwork. And just last week, we got him a place. We got him a studio. And it's bittersweet because now I come downstairs and he's no longer there because he has his own place. But it is, I would say, it's my greatest accomplishment, I think, in my life. You know, to be able to pay it forward, because I was once homeless. So I know what it feels like to live outside and not have a roof over your head. And to be able to say, like, I mean, I don't want it to be like, obviously he worked hard as well to get his own place, but to know that I was instrumental in someone having a roof over their head is my greatest accomplishment. The closet I would love to raid forever will be Victoria Beckham's closet. She's just the most amazing. I think she's our style icon of this generation. She's fantastic. I want everything in her closet. The must-have I cannot live without is red lipstick. I will always wear a bright red lipstick. It's my armor. It makes me feel powerful. I just don't know myself really without it. I'm always so confused. So it's my baby. It's my signature. When I have my own sunglasses line, which you all must purchase, it's not a choice, it will be signed with a red lipstick. The one fashion trend I just wish would die. And you don't really see it as much in LA. Actually, that's a lie. If you go to Venice, you see it everywhere. Uggs. They are horrid. Oh, they're horrible. Please, just burn all of them to death. Like, every time I see someone in the Uggs, I'm just like, who did that to you? You know? You know? It's the one city that you can dream as big as you want. You could literally tell anyone here that you want to go to Mars tomorrow, and no one will tell you, oh, no, that's not possible. They will tell you, go for it. And, you know, for someone like me, I'm a dreamer. I've never lived in reality. I don't believe in reality. This is the best place for me. It's the greatest city in the world. And the weather is fabulous. Where else would you go and get this kind of weather in, what are we, January? I have no idea. But where else would you get this kind of weather in during the winter? It's just the greatest city. It's my baby. It's my truest love. My accent is my accent. I'm from Nigeria, from a very small tribe called the Yoruba people. And the accent, you know, because we're British colonized, so it's mixed with British and American, and the fact that, you know, I'm a little ratchetry as well. It's all mixed together. So I have a very interesting accent, yeah. But I'm Nigerian, from Nigeria, born and raised. I will say, you do you, boo-boo. You do you. No, yeah, that, but also just work hard and don't cut corners, because if you do now, it's gonna catch up to you later. You know, I'm from the generation where, remember bloggers? Remember those things? They existed back in the day where we used to write, and I still write. I still produce, with the help of my team, at least 4 articles a week. But I remember back in the days, the Oracle Fox, the neon blushes, like we all used to go to cafes and write. And those time has changed, and now people just take pictures and post it on Instagram. But the thing is, it's going to go back to writing. That's just the honest truth, So if you work hard now, no matter how the tides change, no matter how many times things change, you will always still be ahead of the game. I've always said I've never cared about numbers. I've never cared about social media. I've always wanted to have a brand. And so if you work hard and you don't cut corners now, no matter how many times the industry change, you will always stay afloat. So don't chase numbers. Don't chase posting pretty pictures. Chase having a brand and chase having a foundation that will always live on when Instagram does die, because it is going to die, and any other platform that shows up. Heels, always. But this is the honest truth is, I don't know how to explain it. I cannot walk in flats. It sounds so strange because it should be the other way around. I truly cannot walk in flats. Every time my photographer Miranda can attest to this, I fall in flats, I tumble, I will fall down a stairs of flight. A flight of stairs. I just can't walk in flats. I love heels, sometimes kitten heels, but I always have to be elevated. I like to strut. What can I say? I love hardworking people so much. I think it's the most beautiful trait in a human being. I cannot stand laziness. I think it's your God-given right, your responsibility to be hardworking, to use your potential to its fullest when you're here on earth. That's why we're put here, And I also love people that are loyal. Loyalty is such an important trait that most people don't understand that why it's so important. And I've always said SB is a startup, so we've had a high turnover rate. We've had one person that's believed in me since the beginning. His name is Bryan, and he's just stuck around and watched me go through enough people. But through it all, I think he just believed that this was going to be something. And when you have someone that believes in you like that and is just super loyal to you, it makes you want to work harder because you know that you have to pay them back in a big way. But not just that, he's also just as hardworking. So because of that, when I have people like that around me, it makes me want to work harder. I will always say, I will take. You don't have to be the best at what you do, but if I know you're going to work hard, you're going to show up, you're going to be diligent, and if I know you're going to be loyal to me, I will give you all of me. Those are the two most important traits in any human being. I think be hardworking, be loyal, and life will always find a way to work out for you, I think.